Hello and good evening, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by default. How are you tonight, my beautiful friends? And how was your day? Did you enjoy it in every way? Did you fight your those dark forces? Just a moment. I'm sorry. Just need to turn off the sound so that we don't hear the double sound. So, my beautiful friends, welcome again. And you that following me on my language and that follow me in English, thank you all. I love you all. And of course, thank you to all of you. I'm sending you much love and blessings from my heart and soul. I'm activating all the power within you, all the energy that is within you from mine and ours, unconditional love and light. I'm activating love and light and blessings and joy and peace and bliss and abundance and prosperity and freedom. I'm sorry, eternal life and joy and unity among all of us, mine and ours, pure conditional love and light. And of course, joy, peace, bliss, freedom, and abundance and prosperity for all of us, unity between us and our soulmates, and actually, I know families and friends, and we are activating enlightenment and wisdom and knowledge and power for all of us, mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light. Thank you all, my beautiful heart and soul, sending you much love and blessings to all of you. I'm sure you can feel the energy. Open up your heart and soul, and you will feel the energy going through your body and clearing up your body, removing all those negative energy, negative emotions and thoughts and words and everything that's being projected upon you. And of course, filling you up with mine and now pure unconditional love and light and joy and peace and bliss and freedom and abundance and prosperity. And opening up new opportunities for all of you, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by default. I love you all. And of course, in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, we are activating all the karmas, ultimatum, karma soup, that's soup, karma soup, to all those all in one, soup and karmas and pain and suffering and eternal hell, to all those dark evil forces in whatever form they are, all those dark spirits and all those soulless sama, or the dark ones in whatever form they are, wherever they are, all those Illuminati, Satanists and globalists and Masons and fallen angels and demons and it doesn't matter really which way, under which name or unknown or under which mask they've been hidden. We are destroying all of the dark forces, throwing them straight into the hell, and to go into the hell and burn into the hell eternally. All those dark soulless in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, with the spirit of thought, we're throwing them straight into the hell, all those soulless by default. All soulless go to hell, go to hell, go to hell. All soulless go to hell, forever and ever go to hell. All soulless burning in hell, burning in hell. All soulless burning in hell, forever and ever, for eternity. All the soulless burning in hell, forever and ever, for eternity, and will always experience all the pain and suffering that they were created to projected upon anyone, on anything that is mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, even those soulless that even didn't know what was going on. So we are now all those soulless destroying in every form and projecting them all the darkness and negativity, and completely destroying them and freezing them completely. All those soulless we completely freeze them, destroy them. We are taking their power back, the energy we are taking from them with the spirit of thought by default. And all the soulless we put them in the sleep. We shut down, take cameras, and then all those senses we shut down and wipe out all their memory and all the communications we are cutting off between them with the spirit of thought. And we are with the spirit of thought freezing all the technology that they were misusing, and of course freezing up all the weapon that they ever had, that they ever had with, for us already, but that they have, that they ever created or trying to do so. So we freeze all of that, destroy and completely remove from entire planet, universe, entire creation, entire existence by default with the speed of thought, and all those karmas we returning back to all those dark souls sama in the form of pain and suffering and eternal hell forever and ever, to burn into hell all those dark forces by default. Everything is by default. With the speed of thought, everything is 24 by default, by default. And everything is in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light by default. And thank you, Sophie, my beautiful golden soul. I love you. And of course, we multiply, everything is by default. We multiply their karmas, pain, and suffering, and flashkanyetsigi, and all the soul sama in every form. We multiply it by default. By the laws and regulations and rules by default, and of course everything individually and collective in the group and in everywhere we multiply it according to the laws, rules, and regulations of by default. And to those souls, some we multiply them the karmas, pain, and suffering, and everything that they've created to anyone and anything, they will have to fill it up. To have to fill it, they will have to go through that and spend the karmas actually to go through all of that pain and suffering, and we compress it as much as possible according to the rules and laws and regulations of by default, and using the system compress by default. But we are multiplying to ourselves now, multiplying the all blessings and all those eternal life, abundance and prosperity and joy and peace and bliss and freedom and unity, and all those blessings from my heart and soul with the spirit of thought. We are multiplying to all of us, mine and ours, pure souls from mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light. Everything is by default. Now we multiply all of that. Keep multiplying by the rules and laws and regulations with the speed of thought, and for everything, for all those dark forces that ever existed, that existing soulless sama, all those codes and all those soulless codes. That's the energy code. So it's an energy code. It's a soulless sama. And we have our Sophie energy code, and we have the soulless sama energy code. Those soulless samas are dark ones. They are Illuminati, Satanists, globalists, and Masons, and fallen angels and demons. And it doesn't matter under which mask they've been hidden. We are destroying them completely and returning them the karmas and pain and suffering that they've created and projected upon anyone or anything. So we multiply all of that for them, and then we multiply that individually, and then the group multiplications we do, and then we apply to all of those and activate and apply to all of those soulless sama in every form. And then we multiply it for everything that they ever did, for all those dark rituals and dark associations or curse, spell, hexes, and magic, and everything that they've done and that they've projected towards each and everyone and anything of us with the dark intention. We wipe out all of that with the speed of thought, completely stop, destroy, wipe out all the rituals and everything that they projected, that energy, and we now return it back to all those dark forces in the form of karmas, pain, and suffering, and hell that they will have to go through with the speed of thought, and to go into the eternal hell forever and ever. All those dark forces, soulless sama by default. And with the speed of thought, 24 by default. And we multiply our blessings 24 by default. Ultra, ultimatum, soup. And then when I say soup, for them it's a karmas, for us it's a blessings. So blessings for us, enlightenment, and for those soulless sama, flashcam soulless sama, which means Tsigi. I told you Tsigi is the main code for all those soulless sama, but now the soulless sama, we flashcam only, flashcam Soul Sama. Flashcam means cutting them on the pieces. Flashcam on the atom and electrons. We are cutting them and destroying them forever and ever, yeah, for eternity, and placing them into the hell and to burn forever and ever all those souls. While we are enjoying our freedom, we're creating our freedom, eternal peace, and eternal life, and joy, bliss, and happiness, and wealth, and abundance, and prosperity for all. And we multiply all of that. For every atom, electron, energy that ever existed, that exists, for everything, all those systems and principles, and that that we used to multiply the karmas to all those souls, the systems and the principle by default. We're using them, and everything goes according to the laws, rules, and regulations. So by default, with the speed of thought, 24 3 ultra ultimatum all in one, and 24 3. When I say 3 is in my language, 24. So everything is Sveje 24 3 by the four, or in infinite ultra ultimatum, without mercy 24. Everything is by default. And thank you, Sophie. And everything is by the rules and laws and regulations of by default, and everything is under the control of Sophie. Sophie is the one that has all the power, and Sophie is the one that has all the power over a visible and invisible world. And all the Sophie is the one that has under the command and control all those souls, sama, all those dark forces in every form, whether they're in a physical form, in a human body, or in any other form, or in the energetic. You know that soul sama, they don't have, that's why I'm calling it soul sama, because they don't have a soul, they have the energy, and they have a physical form, but we have the energy, we have soul, and we have a physical form, and they are feeding on darkness, and we are happy, we're feeding with the goodness, with the light, and they are with the dark. And that's the difference. And now it's never happened in the history of humanity that we are separating soul and sama from Sophie. Sophie is we are a light that are from mind and house, pure unconditional love and light, pure mind and house, pure unconditional love and light. We are united under the name of Sophie. Sophie is the one that created all that unity of all our souls, man and from man and house, pure unconditional love and light. And we are destroying all those dark forces. So dark forces are named, are known under the many different names, but in the physical and energetic form, we call them soul sama. And we all Tiggy. Tiggy is the main code. We call them sometimes Tiggy. But all dark, dirty, psychopathic, crazy players. So I call them in that time, in that name, and that name too, in that way. So we destroy all those dark forces in every form, wherever time, whatever form that we're destroying them with the speed of thought, while we're enlightening ourselves in every form, everything that is mine and now pure unconditional love and light. Everything is by default. We are united under the name of Sophie in the spiritual and energetic level, and now we are creating the unity among us on the physical form, and that's the reason why I'm now going into online live like this on a global level. Up until now, I used to go in my language, but now and do it in my language. But now is the time for everyone to know the truth and to awaken up into the truth and into the freedom and peace and joy and bliss, and to return their full power back. So that's why we are doing, my beautiful friends. That's the reason why I'm going now. Right now, I'm going live in English. So there are so many things that we've done that I haven't told you. Of course, I just started, but I will just go. I'll just go step by step, in order for you to understand that you are that with me, that have been with me, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls that you are with me, that you've been with me, and that you're following me on my language, you know already. But there are some things, a lot of those things that I never talk about in my language. But still, I will go step by step, because I want everyone to, even those that are new in English on a global level, to understand what is going on, what was going on, and what is going on right now, and what are we doing, what we were doing up until now, and what are we doing right now, and what are we planning to do in order to create a better future for all of us, to create a freedom and abundance and prosperity and peace, on this peace within and without, on a global and universal level. And of course, to destroy all those soul sama within and without. And our body, we are rejuvenating, healing, and enlightening from within and without. New systems we are putting into our body, creating completely, destroying all those dark forces from within and without, and changing the energy of our body. We are changing our systems, the energy that is, responsible for our body, for everything, for the for the function of every organ in our body, within, and of course, for entire body. So now we are, adding up to our body light, and of course, and now as I'm speaking to you through my words and through my, physical form, I'm sending to you love and light and blessings, and I'm sure all of you will feel that energy, and we are enlightening you and helping you open up your heart and soul, and let your soul shine through your physical form all day and night, wherever you are, whatever you do. So that's my main goal, to reach every soul from mine and now pure unconditional love and light all over the world, and throughout the entire planet, entire existence, and to enlighten each and every one of you, help you enlighten yourself, help you return your full power back. All you have to do is to open up your heart and soul, be willing to accept mine and ours pure unconditional love and light. So in that way, your life will change forever. New opportunities will open up for yourself, and of course, wisdom and knowledge and power. You will start thinking a different way. You will start doing the things completely differently in order the way you were doing up until now, which means you're changing internally. We are removing the dark energy, negative energy that those dark forces were placing to our body, and replacing with the, light. And then we giving that light intelligence and knowledge, so that you can, thrive, that you be happy and joyful and peaceful and blissful, and of course enjoy, in everywhere, wherever you are, whatever you do, to enjoy it, in every step of the way. So that's the reason, my beautiful, friends, my beautiful golden souls. That's the reason why I'm doing this, what I'm doing, and I've been doing that all my life. And actually, since 2003, the project started, and then since 2007, I started doing that 24 constantly, day and night, and that's still going on. This part of the project has been completed, that on destroying the dark evil forces, and then now we are, they had a script. I thought about that. The dark for those, so-called creators, or the gods that, created, that participated in creating the humanity. We are not alone. We've never been alone, and not humanity is not only on this planet. I've thought about that earlier. That there are a human race, many human race, on the heaven, on a different planets, similar like our beautiful planet, and up until now, that was hidden from us. And then just lies and manipulations they were placing to us, and then projecting the darkness and negativity. But we never accepted that, not internally, from our soul, but it was, the programs were put, into the, upon humanity, through those dark energy, negative energy. But now we are removing all those dark energy. Now we see the light. We are shining all day through. We see the light within us, within ourselves, and of course within everyone else. So when you see the light within yourself, you will be ready to see it within all other people. So when somebody else do anything negative or say anything negative, don't jump immediately and to start arguing or anything. Be calm and understand that those people are under they were under the influence of those soul sama. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna just bless them. Say just flush come soul sama, which means we're destroying all those soul sama. Everything is by default, which means we are destroying them and returning the karmas by default. And the blessings, all those mind and house, pure unconditional love light souls. In that way, you are protecting yourself and protecting the those mind and house, pure unconditional love light souls in the physical form that are still not aware in a physical form what is going on, what was going on. Now as I go further, everyone will be aware, because we are doing awakening. Actually, we're doing the blessings and enlightening from within on the soul level. So I don't need to I don't need to know you in the physical form in order to bless you. So which means we are working mind and house pure unconditional love light, Sophie, and all that is mind and house pure unconditional love light. We are working the soul level and activating all the love and blessings and enlightenment from within on the soul level, and then your soul will shine through your physical form, which means we're giving you knowledge and wisdom and abundance and prosperity and new opportunities. Everything's by default. Everything is 24 extra ultra ultimatum in infinite by default, and everything is under the command and control of Sophie, and everything is by the rules, laws, and regulations, so by default, and everything is 24 by default. Loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my beautiful heart and soul, my beautiful golden by default. And that's my beautiful souls. So now I'm setting just the stage now for later on that we can do flash consigi, that we do the destroying all those dark forces in the on energetic level. But just to explain first to those that are new, that were following those dark those solar summer on the net and on the social media. So they now now is the time. Now is the time to know the truth, and of course to give as much support as possible in every way to creating our new planet. Actually, we're going to rebuild everything. We're going to remove everything that is the less than mind and us beyond conditional level life. What I mean, energetically, I'll create a better future for all of us. And humanity and all that is mine and ours pure unconditional love and light, which means we are now doing. We were doing that. We are creating. We are writing new history of humanity. We are completely wiping out that lies and old history of humanity that the Solar Summer were writing, and of course all the science and everything that they were projecting towards us, that they uh, they were creating, but with the lies and manipulations and hiding the informations from all of us, hiding the truth. So now we are wiping out all of that. We are removing all of that, and the karmas returning back to those solar summer. But we are now creating a new future, and we are writing new history of humanity with the golden letters. And of course, we are spreading the lava light everywhere, wherever we go, whatever we do. Everything is by default, and everything is with the speed of thought, and everything is by default, and everything is peaceful in action. And my golden, my beautiful by default. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my beautiful by default. I love you. So, my beautiful friends, what is going on now on the global level? All of you that are on the active on the social media, on the internet, that you're researching, you know what's going on. You know that all those solar summer players that are put in the place on the governments, all the that they were playing the games through Ukraine, that they were playing the games through a Q movement, or through that's the key, what I'm saying now, the Ukraine Q or the all those Asian countries where the wars were going on, or any other code. So the Solar Summer were using words, any certain word or words as a code, and they were doing the rituals behind that and stealing the energy from the people. And we didn't accept that. I talk about it, about the Q movement and everything. But now I'm going to just explain a little bit more about that, what was going on and what is happening now. And to those main players, you know that all those main players in America, Russia, China, China, and Turkey, of course, in Europe. So they are the main players. Now in the Ukraine, who is playing the game? Europe, America, Russia, and of course, through Zelensky. So now what we're doing, and all other people, all other countries are involved directly or indirectly through the Europe or in any other way. So which means that those solar summer were infiltrating in every country. They were putting they've in the physical form illuminated Satanists and globalists and Masons in the physical form, and then through them they were doing the dark dirty work. So now we're gonna be destroying all those solar summer in energetic form, and of course on in physical form too. So which means we are now we are doing the selection. We're selecting them, those that are that were doing deliberately dark dirty work and against the humanity and a beautiful planet, that we're working. We are destroying them in their physical forms, and then of course those energetic forms as well. So a lot of you were expecting JFK to come out, Diana to come out, and a lot of you were following Trump. Talk about the Trump and Trump family. I do know why Trump didn't win the last time, because they have two terms. And so we needed Trump to be this time active in America in order to destroy those solar summer on a global and a universal level. So we needed Trump to work through Trump. Of course, we needed our soul active within America in order to work through him and to destroy those solar summer. So what was happening when the Trump first term finished? I thought I wanted Trump to win again, but he was doing the rally all the time, and he never said 2020. He always was saying 2024. And I was wondering why he was saying 2024 at that time. I didn't think about it, because I thought that we will have a long time ago, a couple of years, or 2-3 years ago, I thought that we've destroyed those dark solar summer already, and that it's time for me to go out in the public and to do the seminars and to take over the power in my country, and of course on a global and universal level, and to clear up all those solar summer from all those Satanists and globalists and Masons from the power, and then to place them into hell. But because of the Sophic codes, that's the energy or soul or forms of the soul that were mix up with the solar summer, with energy in the centers, with the heaven, and the energy that they were creating. They're creating through the rituals. So it's not just at this time. That the energy has been created for a long time. The energy has been created with the dark intention. And those solar summer were creating that energy, doing the rituals, and then polarize it with the negative intention, dark intention. And then that energy was in the heaven. So now that was energy was building up, and now that's the energy that they were using to create the wars, to create any problems in the world or in our lives. So now we have destroyed the dark energy behind all of those problems that are created. We destroyed the dark energy and those main codes that they were polarizing those solar summer, and then putting into that energy and polarizing the energy. So what's going on? We destroyed that dark energy. So that energy was building up in the heaven. That's why the universe was expanding. If you listen to Elon Musk or any of those scientists that were saying that the universe is expanding, expanding, and was the question up. Until when will expand and in which way? So what was happening? Those solar sama were creating the rituals and energy, and then polarizing it, and that energy was building up in the heaven. And of course we had our energy, and that energy, the dark one's energy, it was with a different coded, with different date, with different situations. So which means that energy couldn't hold anymore, so we had to clean up, we had to destroy that energy in order to have the peace and on our beautiful planet and in the entire universe, in the heaven. So now, of course, we have to first, before we clean up that energy, destroy that energy, we have to destroy all those dark, dirty players that were creating that energy. So we destroy all those dark solar sama. We were, as I was working on the project since 2007 that I started 24 work. I was destroying all those solar sama. But then since I went on the public life, since I started 3 years ago, on 2nd April is going to be exactly 3 years since I started doing the live and doing the work over the through the media. Since then, I found out, actually not at the beginning, later on I found out that they were playing the dirty games and then games between them, and then telling to Sophie, mine, and our unconditional love light what they are planning to do. So of course, Sophie, we were destroying them, and then and now, and we will destroy all those solar sama until we completely destroy them, remove them from ourselves, from our beautiful planet, from everything, and just place them into the hell forever and ever. So that's the reason why the science was, and the scientists were saying that a universe was expanding, not anymore. We destroyed. I talk about that. Countless universe. Galaxy and the stars and the planet, we destroy those dark solar sama. So now we save and protected those that are mine and ours, from mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, and we were clearing up them at the same time the way we were clearing up our beautiful planet. So we main things have been done, clear up from our beautiful planet, like the earth, ground inside, and then water element, air element, but still there are still those solar sama energy infiltrated within our bodies. We are clearing out from our body, but the main thing was that we clean and we destroy those solar sama from the heaven that were interfering into our lives. So at the beginning, when we were destroying all those solar sama all the time, we were destroying them from our bodies, from everything. Sophie was saying, of course, our bodies are saying to me, our bodies are clean. We have destroyed all those solar sama. And then later on, I can hear again that the solar sama were fucking us energetically. And I thought, how come? How long we've been clearing up our bodies? But what was happening, what was going on, the dark solar sama were placing the energy in our body. We would destroy that energy, and then they would put in place again our energy. And that's how what was going on. And we were destroying that through my body, all those souls, not all, so those main ones that Sophie wanted them to be destroyed through my body. From which means the action of destroying all those dark forces and inside of us on our beautiful planet and in the heaven is it goes from my body. So the actions say constantly 24 goes from my body and wherever they are, because I have all the power within me, and I have those players within me, and all the power is within my body, even though the main code Sigi, that is soul sama is within my body. So which means that Sophie has all the power. Sophie is the one that has the body that is and that has all the power over all those soul sama. So now we are those that are within they, like, they were players, dirty players, but the script has been finished, and they, the like everything that the story that is being written it was finished. So now they are out of date. So now they are within the body, but Sophie keep them still inside, in order to help and destroying all those soulless sama that still are in the heaven, or on a beautiful planet. So that's the reason why now we are fighting, and we are still destroying all those soulless sama. So those dark, dirty players that were playing through Russia, through Trump, and Europe, EU, and then through Ukraine and all other countries where they were creating wars. So those main dirty players, they are the energetic codes, soulless energetic codes that they were entering the bodies, and then that were working through those bodies. Soulless sama, sometimes they were using our bodies, and then to create all of that problems that they were creating. Now we are destroying those energetic codes, soulless energetic codes. When we destroy them, then we're clearing up the bodies of those that haven't done any crime as consciously, the bodies, or even those that the soulless sama, that they have their signature. If they haven't done, if they haven't done any crime consciously, and Sophie is going to choose to save them, protect them, because we have to save as many bodies as possible. And and of course, mine and ours, all of them, mine and ours, pure unconditional love light, and as many bodies as possible that is healthy, and that is by default. So now we ground the weapon. We ground the weapon, and we frozen the weapon, and then we now working through Trump and Russia and all of this to stop the dark, dirty game over the Ukraine, and to destroy all those soulless sama. And of course, at the same time, the soulless sama that were interfering into our lives from the heaven, we're destroying those soulless sama. For on no country, it's easy, not on our country, but on our beautiful planet. A long time ago, we would complete only, we will destroy completely all those soulless sama. But the problem was that they were interfering from the heaven into our beautiful planet. If they were not interfering from the heaven, they couldn't. We would have freedom forever and ever, a long time ago. But we have to interfere into our lives since the beginning of creation of humanity. Those that participating or in some way were interfering earlier into our lives, into a beautiful planet. So now we are destroying those soulless sama from the heaven. We almost destroyed them. Just those main players now left. Now we're gonna complete them and destroy them forever and ever in energetic form. And then, of course, those on the physical form is gonna fall down by default. Which means now we are clearing up. The same time, destroying all the dark forces and clearing up our beautiful planet and the heaven the same times. Those main players now, it's time for them to go to hell and to be forever and ever, to burn forever and ever in eternal hell. All those soulless sama that we're trying to interfere into our lives, into a beautiful planet, that they were working against humanity in a beautiful planet. So now, humanity, or everything that's mine and ours, beyond unconditional love and light, in every form, now it's active, and we are returning them the karmas and destroying those soulless sama. So it's time to put the end on all the dark, dirty games, and to place them into the hell, into the those desert planets, so that they can play the dark, dirty games there between them, among them, because we're gonna cut them to pieces, flush them soulless sama, which means cutting them on the pieces, destroying them into the pieces, actually, not the pieces, in the atoms and electrons, and then placing them into their bodies that I call the into their bodies, that and box that I call them the empty box, and then put them in, and then we just just throw them onto those desert planets so that they will just put them in the sleep, and of course they will have to go through all that pain and suffering that they were created to anyone on anything, or we're trying to create. So that's the reason why I'm now going in English live on a global level, because I want everyone who was searching the truth on the internet, on the social media, or those on the TV, on the media, and to understand that we have the power, we have the key of the universe. Sophie has the key of the universe, we have the key of the universe. When we have the key of the universe, we are the main one, and we are deciding what energy is going to stay, what energy we're going to destroy. So that energy that was building up in the universe, we have destroyed that, to clean up, and then some of that we return it, we turn it towards the dark forces, and then of course those dark forces in the form of karma, soul sama, into the form of karma. Some of that energy we polarize by default to in our favor, to be a blessings and protections and everything. Sophie does everything by default, which means that according to the laws, rules, and regulations of by default. So that's what's happening now on a global level. So all of you that were following the Q movement, that you were reading and listening about the Gesara, about the quantum finances system, QFS, or Starlink, and all those technology. You know that 6,000 of patents. There are much more technology that's been hidden from us, and that it's a technology that that can save the humanity on a beautiful planet. But we are creating much more powerful technology than ever existed. The technology, it was one day, one night. Those solar summer, when I was working on the project, those solar summer wanted to know what I'm going to do, because some of the patents they were giving to me, I had some patents, but some of them they were giving to me, but I was accepting what I wanted. I didn't accept everything that they were giving me, those informations. I was accepting those parts that I liked, that I wanted to create. But all the technology that they actually patent that they were giving to me, they almost existed and still exist, or they were just hidden from humanity. But one night, when I was working on the project, and one night I just was doing the blessings, and I started doing the blessings, and I started to expand on the blessings and a beautiful planet and entire universe. And I start creating the technology. Sophie was giving me the vision of technology that we are going to create, what we were going on with Sophie and mine and our unconditional life, what we were going to create and do on this beautiful planet and entire universe. So as I was going through, I mentioned everything in every form, everything that is mine and ours beyond conditional life, that will change everything from within and without changing the energy. We are going to change everything. And of course, a beautiful planet, the nature kingdom, elemental kingdom, and animal kingdom, humanity, and technology, and new technology. I just came up with the new technology. Sophie was giving the information, just came out with new technology. So the patent that they were giving me about the technology and everything, that was nothing. That was an old technology. So if I compare it to the technology, the patent that I just came up with, actually Sophie was giving me the information. I asked Sophie, my soul, Sophie's my main core that has the body. And Sophie, I have mine, Sophie and Sophia and Sophie. That's the main core that has the body. So I asked her earlier, I told her I want specialists for every area. I want to have the specialists for every area, so that we can change this world forever, from within and without, that we can change the humanity. We are now creating the humanity. We are changing actually everything, changing our DNK, changing everything completely, which means we are changing from within, or systems, changing the systems that were supporting our organs on our body. We are changing all of that, changing the energy, and of course replacing with mind and house unconditional light and destroying all those soul sama, which means that now we are creating enlightened human race, and we are going to go into the seventh and 7D. Actually, we're going to into eternity be alive in the physical form, and of course, and youthful and beautiful and shining all day through, and be the manifestations of mine and now pure unconditional love light. That's what I was asking Sophie and commanding Sophie to answer on my call and onto my command. And so that's what we are doing right now. So Gesara, yeah, I use Gesara and Isara. Gesara is on a global level. Gesara, a few years ago, they told me that I was the one, and I was the one that I'm going to introduce the Gesara to the public on a global level. And of course, QFS as well, quantum financing system, and the technology. Starlink, now you know the Starlink. Starlink is in function. But what's happening, we're destroying, and now I'm going to explain to you in which way function, up until now, in which way it was functioning everything. People didn't know that, and that's why people we're accepting everything that was presented to them, but not we, my part of mine and us, pure unconditional love and light, but the soul is sama true body. So they were accepting the information that the soul is sama were placing and projecting upon us. We didn't accept it. Mine and us, pure unconditional love and light, no, but still we had energy from the soul is sama in our body that sometimes they accept it, of course, they were projecting the thoughts and words and information. So in that way, they were stealing all light and projecting or blocking in any way the knowledge and wisdom that we had, that still have within ourselves. So now what was going on? So what I just saw a few years ago, and now when I was working on the project, I was many times I was very very very, very angry, and I was demanding and commanding to all those soul and sama to be destroyed, and to Sophie and everything that's mine and ours beyond conditional love and light, to with the speed of thought to open up new opportunities for me that I can present Gesara to the world, and then all those there are many projects that are and that there are many projects that are valuable, but they were under the control of the dark soul sama. So they were like the Gesara. They wanted to steal the money, but they couldn't because we protected. They were trying to do what was going on. Now Starlink as well. Many times we took over the Starlink at this time, Sakia. Many times we energetically we took it over from the soul sama. So Elon Musk is the one that has that is like the one that he's got he bought the Starlink and some other social media or some other corporations that are in technology. So the main technology. So what's going on with the Elon Musk? So within Elon Musk is both energy, soul sama, and the Sophie mind and us beyond unconditional light. So of course we took over Elon Musk. Now we have removed those. We're still removing those soul sama from his body, and then of course replacing in mind and us beyond unconditional light, which means we through Elon Musk we're gonna take over the technology from the dark forces. Those centers. So that what was going on? How come? How that was functioning? My beautiful friends, you know that everything up until now was mixed up as soul sama and Sophie, which means the good, dark, and the light. And the technology, they were participating, both sides was participating in creating the technology. So now because soul sama were manipulating with the energy of humanity, they got the power over the and control over that technology at some point of time. They got the control and the power, and then of course they were manipulating with the energy and then stealing the energy from humanity, and then in some point of time they got the control over that technology. The way Elon Musk was under the influence of Sol Sama. I listened to him one time. He was saying that he was storm in his mind. He had a storm in his mind, and it was an interview, and he asked me, "What kind of storm is that? Is it good?" He thought he stood a little bit, but then he thought, for him, not. And not is not a good storm for those soul summer that in his mind, in his body, is not we gonna make their life stormy on the desert planet and destroying them forever and ever. And we are taking over the body, light body, the body of Elon Musk and all those mind and house unconditional light bodies that that were on those key positions. So now we took over. We won Elon Musk. Mine and Auspian Conditional Light won, and then we got Elon Musk. That's why Elon Musk is now working with Trump. So now through Trump, through Elon Musk, and we are taking over all those technology, and we are working. What's going on? Mine and us, everything that we are doing now, we are creating the energy. And Mine and us, pure unconditional light, is now that energy is pointing where is the best, most important is using that energy to create what is the most important on our beautiful planet, and on a global and of course on a universal level. So through Elon Musk, through Trump, and through other people that are in the power, and there are many people now, from mine and Auspian Conditional Light, even those that the soul is Sama with a signature, we are changing, removing those dark soulless codes, soul Sama codes, putting them into sleep, removing them, and then of course we are through them working. Sophie's working because we have our energy, our light within them. So through them we are working because light is always more powerful than the dark. So through them we are working. Through America, through Russia, through China, through all other countries on a global and universal level, and taking over the power. So now Elon Musk is going to work with Trump, and we are working through them. Sophie, mine and Auspian Unconditional Light is working through them in order to create a peace on this planet. So when I start doing the physically on a physical form on a global level on the I'm sorry that's the energetic attack from those solar sama, because sometimes they don't like what I'm saying, because when I say it, when it comes out publicly, which means we won the case and we are protected and everything, and they cannot do anything anymore, which means it's been done. And we are protected and saved, and solar sama we are destroyed. So now, so what's happening? So that's the reason why it is sometimes attacking me energetically. But when I come out to do the seminars on the live, to be the voice of the people on a physical form, which means when I take over, when I start, activating in the politics. Actually, I'm not gonna say politics. I'm not gonna use that. I can use the word politics, but I'm not gonna go into the politics. We are changing everything. Politics means that where the governments or whatever, the words means that they were lying and doing everything, base everything on their lies. So I'm the voice of the people, and I'm gonna take over the power in my country, in Montenegro, and of course from there on the global and universal level, because we have the mine and Auspian unconditional light everywhere on a global universal level. So we are working, we are preparing all of that, we are setting the stage for that, for me to come out, and then through working after that together with Trump and all of those, that we are now working with them and then preparing them to be ready to work together, so that we can all those dark, dirty players in the physical form, place them into the hell, remove them completely from the power, and expose the truth to humanity, and of course to create eternal peace on a beautiful planet. At the same time, we're doing that in the heaven, because we have in the heaven as well, or mine and ours pure unconditional love light in the physical form, that Sophie, mine and ours pure unconditional love light, is working through them. The way we work on this planet, actually we are working at the same time on a beautiful planet and in the heaven. So that's why Trump didn't win the second term on 2012. 20 sorry, on 2020, because we wanted to have Trump at this time to work with him and through him to prepare him to create a peace on a global level and universal. And then at that time, and at that time, Trump won the case, but won everything. But they gave them the chance because that the Biden was a clone. It was a mask with the mask and the many actors that were playing him. So, but from behind, the deep state was orchestrating everything. Of course, both sides were active. True. Sophie wasn't still working through Trump and mine and us unconditional light, even from through those Sole Sama, because we have mine and us unconditional light within them, and of course Sophie's working through them too. So that's the reason why we are now we are placing the our energy, mine and our pure unconditional love light energy, within all those key people that are on the global and universal level now, and then destroying those Sole Sama, so that through them we can, when I come out, in the physically in the public, a way that we can create a peace, and then of course do everything that we need to do to create a better life for all of us and a better future for all of us, mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light. So I'm the one that I'm gonna present Gesara to humanity and the quantum financial system and all those technology. When I come out and at that time I will announce that, and it will be available. I'll make it available to humanity and to a beautiful planet. Up until now, Gesara, like all other the technology and everything, was under both sides were working on that, and both sides have the have the deal into that. So it was in both sides. So it was always the dark forces were trying to steal the Gesara, but or the funds from the Gesara, but we protected that. We stopped them. They were trying to destroy, trying to do with the bad things, and many times they tried. When I had I'll show you. I had like this golden envelope that I was receiving, still receiving from my beautiful golden soul, my beautiful by default. She's sending, supporting the project, and then supporting the project financially, sometimes in the bank and sometimes with the golden letters like that, and the golden money and the golden letters and everything. So golden and envelope. So that's why I used to keep that. I used to that as a symbol in the physical form. I had to have something. To represent the Gesara. So I used that golden letter and an envelope, and inside everything and the money there was. So I used that, and I kept it for a long time, for a few months, almost a year. I kept it on my desk, and then with the underneath I had a yellow file, and then that was the many times they tried to try to do with the bad things with that and try to interfere into that, but I stopped them. We protected. So they were giving the sign that they wanted to attack the centers of the Gesara, but we destroy all those dark souls, some that wanted to do that and protected Gesara. So all those funds have been protected by Sophie. So all that money that they were trying to steal, and now is being taken over by Sophie, and we are now freezing their finances. We are freezing those all those projects with the dark intention. We are freezing all the everything, wealth, abundance, and prosperity that they had, the material things. We are freezing all of that and then taking it over from those soulless sama in the physical form. And of course, we are taking them energetic wealth. When we take the energy behind that, we are taking all of that. So those soulless sama were stealing my energy of abundance and prosperity, and then trying to use it. But they were doing at some point of time. But now, for me, even though that they were stealing my energy of abundance and prosperity, at that time for them was stolen, but for me never was stolen, because for me was invested. So they just had it for some time, used my energy to invest it further, so that at this time I can take them and the energy and the abundance and prosperity and money and everything that they've created. So, and then return them the karmas and pain and suffering, and place them into the hell forever and ever. All those soulless sama. But everything is 24 by default, with the speed of thought, without mercy. Sophie, I'm asking and demanding with the speed of thought to answer my call and to my command, with the speed of thought, without mercy. Peaceful in action, Sophie, my golden soul, my beautiful by default. I love you. So now, my beautiful friends, that's what's happening now. Now we are freezing the material things, and everything that they have, and then taking it over, and then that's gonna be the end of those soulless sama on the physical form. But now first we are removing those on the energetic form, on the energetic level, soulless sama, energetic soulless sama codes. When we remove them, the physical form is falling down. So a few years ago, I was commanding to man and Aspia conditional level light to open up new opportunities for me, and I was commanding. I was refusing to work. I told them many times, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to participate. You're fired, all of you. I commanding Gesara to be given to me, to be publicly announced, and to be available to humanity. And then they were lying to me all the time, that those soulless sama, because those soulless sama were all the time chatting and giving me false informations, like, oh, you would do this, and then you will have the access to Gesara, do this. I used to I did everything that they were asking to do, but of course they were doing with one intention. But I was doing with the intention to destroy those soulless sama, and to take all their wealth and abundance and prosperity that they had, that they stolen from us, from humanity, and of course returning back to us, to humanity. So a long time ago, I supposed to have the access to Gesara, and to make it available to humanity. But because from the heaven interference, from the heaven into a beautiful planet, and we had to destroy all those soulless sama first, and then to focus on our beautiful planet. Actually, we're now doing at the same time, destroying those soulless sama in the heaven, and of course on this planet. So what's happening now? Starlink. You all know about the Starlink. Starlink is technology. You know that all the telecommunications and internet and everything is on the satellites, on the Starlink. So the Starlink is under the Elon Musk. So because we remove all those soulless sama, so we got the Elon Musk on our side. He decided to be on our side. He earlier said as well that he doesn't care about the politics. He doesn't care about the anything that they were saying, the dark soul is somewhere. And he doesn't care about the politics. He wanted to make the difference to the world. Of course, when he wants to make the difference to the world, which means he wants to do good things, We got that. We want Elon Musk on our side. So now, so how the functioning, how the technology is functioning. So the satellites have been put into the heaven, into the atmosphere around the Earth. You know that sometimes I read that over 100, 2,000, and 200,000 satellites were put in the or the yeah 2000 100 satellites were put into our atmosphere or around our beautiful planet. So they were doing that. Both sides was working on those projects, but those solely some were placing those satellites, some of them with the dark intention and with the spying, they're placing the technology to spy all the people. That's why they were placing the cameras everywhere. And then even though on the technology that was created, they were building within that camera, so they wanted to control the humanity. We stopped that, we prevent that, but they wanted to do that. The one of the those agenda was that to put the cameras in everywhere, in everything, all the plants and everything that we're using to spy on us, but we stopped that. We completely stopped that. Now, in China, everywhere cameras are. They started doing that on Balkan, in our countries, but I know that later on we stopped that. We stopped that because we don't want anyone to spy on us. We want to have the privacy. We want to have or freedom. So that's the reason. I know I'm not sure in Serbia. In Serbia, from China, they put there a lot of those cameras and a lot of those technology for the everywhere they were placing for the 5, 6, and 7G. But the vibration, but they were using the wrong vibration, not from unannounced pure unconditional light, but from the dark side. So I know that until 2004, 2024, I know a couple of years ago I read that until then that technology is supposed to be removed completely. I'm not sure. The cameras were there as well, so I'm not sure if that has been done or not, but I know that it was the law put in the place that must be removed. And then China was interfering into the Serbia, working together with Vucic. So those the cameras they were placing everywhere, all over the world, but we stopped that. We stopped that project. They were doing that first on the in Europe and America and everywhere. Then slowly they tried to place on the Balkan, but we didn't accept that. So now what's going on? So there are now Starlink, like the quantum financial system, Gesara, all other projects that both sides were working on, and though they had the centers, energetic centers with the code. So those centers are energetic centers with the codes. So now we're responsible for the functioning of that technology. So now from the I'm loud and clear. I'm demanding, commanding all those souls straight into the hell that interfering into my language and into my physical form. With the speed of thought, I'm demanding, commanding Sophie, my beautiful golden soul, I'm asking you to answer to my call and to my command. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my beautiful heart and soul. As you can see, trying to interfere into my language and trying to, sometimes they're trying to interfere and to hide the words, but they shouldn't, they can't interfere, because if they interfere, karma, and we are applying the karmas to those souls and removing them. So now they don't like what I'm talking about, because once it's come out, it's come out in the public, it's done. So Starlink. Earlier, I didn't know that was Elon Musk who owned that. So I was demanding, commanding, and even though those telecommunications operators, I told them on the phone when I spoke to them. I told them that I was the one that was taking over the corporation, as I was taking over all the, everything Starlink and everything that was taking over with mine and OSP unconditional love of light. So we destroyed the centers, the dark solar summer codes, energy codes that were interfering into the Starlink. That's that they were doing. They were working through Elon Musk and through all of those employees, and of course through them they were interfering to our technology. So we destroyed those centers that were interfering into our technology or everything that we wanted to create or implement on this planet. So it's on. So now, when we destroy those solar summit codes, energetic codes, when we destroy them, then the technology, mine and our pure unconditional love of light is going to take over. We created the centers from mine and our pure unconditional love of light, and of course, now we have taken over the Starlink. That's the reason why we want Elon Musk, and of course, the same is with the Gesara and the quantum financial system and all other technology. So I'm the one that is gonna make public Gesara quantum financial system. Of course, it's gonna be backed by gold, quantum financial system, and the money. We're gonna change everything. I had a plan. I used to write down everything, what I'm gonna do, what I was planning to do, who I'm gonna create on a global and universal level, all that I wanted to create. So I was writing down my plans and goals, what I'm going to do. So I had all of that. I want to make this planet, an entire universe, all those planets and everything entire universe that is mine and ours, pure unconditional light. I want to make it to be representations, to be mine and ours, pure unconditional light. That we can all that are from mine and ours, pure unconditional light, thrive forever. Thrive, that we have the abundance of prosperity, joy, peace, bliss, and eternal life and everything. So that's the reason why over our beautiful planet, as you can know, I talk about that. We had the dark solar summer had placed the dark net. They had around a beautiful planet dark net with the dark energy. So we destroyed that dark energy. So we destroyed it. I've been working with that for a long time. And it was destroying that dark energy, that circle that we're saying that the karma is goes in the circle. No, so now the karmas are gone to all those souls. Some will be destroying them forever and ever. And we made a huge jump into the enlightenment of humanity. Those days, today we made one big jump into the enlightenment of humanity and a beautiful planet, an entire universe, entire creation. It's mine and ours, pure conditional light are destroying those solar summer. So now above our beautiful planet, we destroyed that dark net. And then above our beautiful planet, there were seven centers, energetic centers placed over above our beautiful planet. And those centers were so I'm not sure whether they had, I know that we destroyed them. There were seven centers that were manipulating with our beautiful planet and humanity. So now I got that they were at the dark centers from the dark solar summer. And of course they were mixed up because both energy was interfering into our lives. Actually, mine and ours, pure unconditional light was protecting us, and the solar summer were attacking. So which means seven centers above our beautiful planet that we completely separated those solar summer codes. We destroyed them completely, and we created a new centers above our beautiful planet from mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light. So those seven centers that were placed, and then that were I think they were responsible for the those, I'm not sure now, or a certain parts of the our beautiful planet. So they had their own agenda about the planet, but the center of our beautiful planet is in Montenegro, in my country where I am based, and where I was born. But yes, I was in London for 13 years, and I started the project in London. But I came back because of the project. I came back to Montenegro to continue with the project, because the Montenegro is a center of a beautiful planet, a center of entire universe, because everything is spinning around me, around in our beautiful our Montenegro, and of course our beautiful planet, because I'm the one that have come on this planet in the physical form to be the voice of the people, and to put the end on all those soul sama, and to take all the abundance and prosperity and wealth and everything, and then place them into the hell forever and ever, separate them from the good, from the goodness, which means we're destroying the dark and separating them from the light, and we protecting the light, we're uniting the light. So that's why that's what we are doing, my beautiful friends. We were working, I was working. I'll talk about that later. I'm just going to touch on the subject in order to get the energy behind that. We were, as we were destroying those centers, separating the dark from the light, and then protecting the light, and building up and creating the centers, new centers we've placed above our beautiful planet, and all those souls, maybe destroy them. So now the same we were doing with the sun, through the sun. We were cleaning up the sun and the moon. So through the sun, we created the unity of mind, and now it's pure unconditional love and light. The energy was coming on a beautiful planet from the heaven through the sun. So I used to work for some time, for a long time, I used to work with the sun. So we were getting the energy from the heaven through the sun, and then creating the unity. So I used to work with the sun. I used to look at the sun through my eyes, directly into the sun, and when it's the most higher temperature sometimes. And for me, it was right, because it was mine, and I was pure unconditional love light. I used to work with the sun and look at the sun for hours. For an hour, and sometimes those dark souls, someone wanted to have the duel, like to have to play the game with the sun. Well, I didn't let them do so, but we protected our sun. They had to place the technology that is fake energy. So the sun that was burning, that they were saying that the sun was, the burning and the high temperature, they were created by the technology. The dark forces were had place in the heaven. So we destroyed that devils. I'm not sure if I talk in my language about that. We had the solar summon had placed the technology around the sun, and then the powerful technology that was even more stronger energy, but that energy was burning, that was creating the higher temperature, not the sun. So we destroyed that technology. I know one night I was working on that, and just one night I knew that we just destroyed that technology, and we said our thing was around the sun and not somewhere near place. So we destroyed that, and we set ourselves free from that energy. So that's the reason why they were creating through that technology, they were creating the high temperature during the summertime and low temperature during the winter time. And that's what they wanted to do. That's the reason why UN and NATO, they wanted to take completely over the power of that. They wanted to control with the weather, control over the weather, but we didn't let them do so. We took it over. Now we are creating the temperatures as we want. As you can see that now it's completely different. The weather has changed completely. The climate has changed completely. That's what we are doing. That's what we are working on, and creating everything from mind and now pure unconditional love and light, and changing everything from the root. So the sun, through the sun, I know my friends, my beautiful souls, golden souls that were working with me on my language, they know that they follow me, that I was working with the sun for a long time. From the sun, I was getting the information. I was getting because mine and our pure unconditional love light is within me and within sun. within the sun. So I was getting the communicating and sending the love, light, and blessing. We were exchanging the informations and the energy. So I was sending the from unconditional love, light for myself. I was sending the energy, love, light, and blessings to the sun, to bless the humanity on a beautiful planet, to reach everywhere, wherever in the heaven, on the earth and the heaven, to bless everyone and everything. And of course, sun was giving the information. So through the sun, I was giving the information. So I was getting the information, and then of course we were exchanging the information, because all the power is within myself. But of course, in the sun and the moon and everywhere is mine, and our pure conditional love of light. So we communicate and work together as a unity in order to create a peace on our beautiful planet, and of course throughout the entire universe. I'm sorry. So now we that's the reason why. So and now we have the temperature. Sometimes those solar summer we're doing the rituals through it and wanted to create a low temperature, because but but what I used to do when they try to create cold, I will deliberately put the short sleeve on myself and just go on the balcony, and wow, it's so beautiful weather. It's like the springtime. And so we will take over the energy from those solar summer. So which means that through the technology they're doing the rituals, but if they don't have the energy, they cannot do anything. So they were stealing the energy, and then in that case, or doing the rituals, but then trying to misuse that. But we were taking over the energy from them in that way, and of course holding the temperature the way we want. That is by default. So that's what was going on. That's what's going to happen, my beautiful souls. That's the reason why I'm going to expand my project on a global and universal level, and in order for me to be safe for me to go out physically into the public and do the work publicly and communicate with all those key players. We are preparing them now energetically, so that when I come out, I'm the one that I'm leading the project in the physical form. So when I come out, I'll be together with them, because we're preparing them energetically, putting mind and house unconditional light within their bodies, returning the forms of the soul that's been stolen. So now we're going to communicate and together completely remove all those solar sama and take over completely everything from those solar sama and in it and create a peace on a global and universal level. So now Gesara, I thought I think a year ago that I wanted to Gesara to the base of the Gesara to be in Montenegro, in my country. So because I'm the one that is gonna make it public, make it available to everyone. So I'm gonna take the base to be in Montenegro. Of course, for the quantum financial system technology existed, but still, even though when I was in London, I came in 2013 from London back to my country. When I was in London, I was reading about the Gesara, I was reading about the quantum financial system, and people were saying, oh, wow, Gesara is active, a quantum financial system is active, people exchanging the money, this and that. But that was just the beginning. That was just they were trying to steal the phone, to try to steal the money. But man and unconditional light, of course, giving the money to all those man and unconditional light. Some of them were trying to steal those dark solar sama that were in the power. Were trying to steal all our money, but we stopped that. So now it's a time for me to go out into the public in a safe way, of course, and to together with Tristan, where you're working together. Because everything that depends on me and Tristan. We are the one that are main key player, even though that he's still not active in the project. He's active, but not physically. not physically in his physical form that doing the way I'm doing, but the way whatever he does in his life, it's contributing to the project. He does it with internal knowledge and a goal, of course, and the intention. So we are the one. We are the one that is gonna make public all those fonts and all those technology, and of course to create a unity among the humanity and a beautiful planet. Everything depends on me and me of Chiston. So that's my beautiful souls. There is so much more that I'm gonna tell you, but this is important. I didn't talk even in my language about all of these things. I talked about something, but now the energy will reach that energy level that I can talk even in the public. So now all of you that were expecting Gesara and waiting for Gesara every day, or for the quantum financial system and technology, you need to know that I'm the one who's going to introduce that technology and the money and all those funds to the public. So that's why. That's the reason why, my beautiful friends, I'm doing what I'm doing, and I've been doing all my life. Good work for humanity, especially when I started working on the project 24. My life is based on 24 working on the project. So whoever can support the project financially, you're welcome. So for me, in order to of course, take the project on a global level to on the high level, so that I can do so much more and contribute so much more to humanity and give so much more to all of you and to humanity and our beautiful planet and the entire universe. So that's the reason, my beautiful friends, why up until now Gesara hasn't been implemented, or quantum financial system, because both sides were involved. And then, of course, those souls, someone wanted to steal the money, but we protected and protected all of that. Those centers that were from the Gesara, of course, center. So they had to be energetic centers first, and then in order to from that to be controlled on the physical form. So of course we we separate those centers, those souls, some of it destroy them and just let man and house be unconditional love and light. So we created those centers to protect the money, to protect everything, all those projects, of course, technology. In those that we haven't done yet separate, we have, because there are no more centers of those dark souls, some just the codes that left. So we are now destroying them wherever they are placed in the human forms, or anywhere else in the human body. So anywhere wherever they are, we are now destroying them and taking over their power. So it's time for me to start doing the work publicly, and to to do the manifestations of all of those. And the Gesara and all the technology and everything that all of you were waiting for a long time and expecting for somebody else to give it to you, to bring it to you. No, my beautiful friends, I'm the one who's going to do that. So through the sun, of course, we still are getting the energy. We were getting the energy, and of course, working with the sun. The sun, I was always sending the blessings, love and blessings to the sun and to the moon, and the sun is blessing you. So wherever you go, whenever you go out, or wherever you are, send the love and light, the blessings always to a beautiful planet, to the sun, to the moon, and into humanity, and on everything that is mine and ours, beyond conditional love and light. In that case, my beautiful souls, my golden souls, you will add up to the light of a beautiful planet and everything, so the sun can spread the love and light, and the moon, and we all. So in that case, we are building up the light, spreading the light, and then destroying the dark forces. So is sama. With the speed of everything that I said is according to the laws, rules, and regulations. So by default, and everything is by default. Everything is under the command and control of Sophie, and everything is 24 by default. In the name of mine and ours, be unconditional love and light, and demanding, commanding to Sophie and everything that is mine and ours, be unconditional love and light, to answer to my command with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my beautiful heart and soul. And thank you, my golden by default. I love you. So, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by defaults, let us now focus on your body. Focus on yourself, on your breathing. Focus on yourself. And what do you feel? How do you feel now? How do you feel? What's going on within your body? You need to find the time for yourself to focus as often as you can. And then it doesn't matter whether it's a 5, 10 minutes or half an hour. It does matter, but to start, you can start with the shorter period of time, and then after that you can increase time as long as you have time. Anytime that you have free, use it for yourself to enlighten yourself. Focus on yourself, on your breathing, and listen to your body. You need to know, when you focus on your body, you're focusing on your soul within yourself. I know it was, and you are uniting, Eton, you are uniting your physical form, your spiritual, and your energetic. It was a time when those souls, some of it chatting all the time, chatting. When I will go to bed, they were chatting all the time. They didn't give me sleep, and we were working. And Sophie would just say to me, "Sophie, focus on your head, on your heart. Focus on your heart." So when you focus on your heart and soul, they have no power. So that's why, my beautiful souls, my golden souls, focus on your heart and soul. Listen to your body. And you know that while I'm talking to you all the time, while I was talking to you, I was sending through my words, through my voice, and through my physical form, the energy to support you, and the energy to enlighten you, to open up new opportunities for you. Of course, I'm going to create the teams with my team all over the world on a global level. So of course you will all get what you need. So I was asking Sophie for the specialist, and of course I'm gonna gift you, and Sophie, through my heart and soul, in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, I'm gonna give to you the specialist that you will need for the position where you will be placed by mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, in order to shine all day through by default. So through my heart and soul, from my heart and soul, through my voice, through my physical form, I'm sending you much love and blessings. While you are holding your intention and focus on yourself, you're receiving the energy. And even though while I was talking all the time, you were receiving the energy. Listen to your body. Breathe. Let us breathe. When you breathe in through your nose, hold the breath, and we say, everything is by default, 24 by default. Thank you, Sophie. Everything's by default. Breathe out. I'm throwing out. I'm flashcam sole sama by default. And breathe in. Everything is by default, 24 by default. I'm loud and clear. Flashcam sole sama by default. Everything is by default. Everything is by default. I'm loud and clear. 24. Everything's by default. Flashcam soul is summer. 24 by default. Everything's by default. Breathe now, no, natural way. In a natural way. I'm sorry. And then just listen what's happening in your body. And just let us fill up your body. Your centers, heart center filled up with mine and now pure unconditional love light, blue, gold, and yellow. The color that is on me or around me. That is symbol of the golden age. Fill up yourself with that energy from within and out. And we have the 4 centers. One is at the feet of the bottom of your feet. The other first one, the second is a heart center. and then center for communications in your throat, and the head center, which is your third eye. The four centers, you see that your heart center is full with the mind and also unconditional love light, that the energy, destructive energy for the soul is sama, and is blessings for all of us. So see that that energy is expanding and filling up your physical form entire from within and without, and then connecting with all those centers, and then building up and creating one huge light bulb center around you, then spreading it further, filling up the place around you, entire area, entire city, entire country, an entire world, an entire universe. See that from our heart and soul, we're filling up entire planet and entire universe with mind and now pure unconditional love and light. Hold that vision. If you need focus, if you need help, focus on the color around me, on me and around me. In order to keep that vision of the gold, and everything is enlightened with mind, filled with mind and now pure unconditional light within and without on a global and universal level. So now let us send the love, light, and blessings to our beautiful planet, the center of our beautiful planet within the earth. From our heart, with intention, we're doing everything with internal knowledge and with the goal, and of course, with the focus. So send the love and blessing to we send the love and blessings to our beautiful planet, inside the planet, the center. You can see that that center is expanding and filling up entire planet inside, and then all the water element as well. We're filling up with mind and now be unconditional love and light, and then for the ground, the beautiful planet where we are, the third dimension. And then we're filling up nature kingdom, animal kingdom, bird kingdom, everything that exists. All the buildings will fill up with energy of mind and now be unconditional love and light. An entire element will fill up, an entire planet, an entire universe. We fill it up with the mind and now be unconditional love and light. Everything is by default with the speed of thought, and everything is peaceful in action. My beautiful golden Sophie by default. And now let us send the love, light, and blessings to our moon. And let us see that everything that is mine and now is pure unconditional love light. You need to know everything that is mine and now is pure unconditional love light in every form on the planet and throughout entire existence is shining brightly and is active and is spreading love and light and giving as much contribution as possible to enlighten humanity on a beautiful planet and all that is mine and now is pure unconditional love and light is safe and protect and to destroy all those souls. So let us send the love and blessings to the moon and see together everything. Now we are filling up entire planet, an entire universe with mind and now pure unconditional love and light from the heart and soul by default. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. I love you. Let us now send the love and light and blessings to a sun, beautiful sun. You see how the sun is shining, is expanding. And let us together fill entire planet and entire universe with mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, with the spirit of thought by default. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. I love you. Now listen to your body. And now, my beautiful friend, you know that we all have the light center. If we have new followers, new golden souls by default, and for you that are new, I'll just explain to you. We've created a light center in front of us, like a planet, light planet. So we use that light planet to throw into that all your problems that you ever had and you have in your life, not just you, but your family and everyone on a global level, that you know all those problems that ever existed on this planet that exist. You just throw them into that light planet. That's the energy, destructive energy for the soul, is sama. And that is a blessings for ourselves. So you throwing all the problems. What are you gonna do? We're gonna do that right now together. Now we're gonna do. We just put in the circle at the let us now. Let us do this in this way now. First, let us all of you put in the circle of in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light. We're gonna put in the circle of light, mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, all the problems that we ever went through. So now you just bring to your mind, bring to your mind main problems that you went through your life, into your life. And then what you're going to do, you just visually just send them into the light planet. Create one light planet in front of you and then just send it. We're going to put it in the circle of light and then take it straight into the light planet. Mine and now's pure unconditional love and light know what those problems are. You don't need to even do that. Now you can do it consciously. You can do it consciously. So all the problems that you have right now in your life, what you're going to do, we just put them in the circle of life. I'm going to do that, and you are aware of that, and you're going to, of course, accept that. So which means in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love light, all the problems that we have, that we ever had, that we have right now, if those haven't been resolved, we are now, the energy, if hasn't been resolved, we all the energy now, dark energy, soul is some are destroying with the speed of thought, and they're turning into the karmas, all the energy, and to those dark soul is some to destroy them forever and ever, place them into the hell forever and ever, for eternity, with the speed of thought by default. But those now the problems that we have as well, we with the speed of thought, put them in the circle of light and throw them straight into the light planet with the speed of thought by default, to be destroyed completely. All those souls, some that ever interfere into our life in any way. With the dark intention, all those rituals, dark rituals, associations or curse, spell, hexes, or magic, or anything that they've created, voodoo, anything that they've projected, that they've done, created energy, trying to project over each and everyone else, and everything will projected, or that will ever try, we stop it, and then we destroy all of that, put in the circle of light, and throw it into the light planet. We destroy all those soulless, all those soulless energetic codes, and all those soulless in a physical form, with the speed of thought by default. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. I love you. Mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, know what problems are, and know what soulless sama have been interfering in our lives. So the mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, is going to destroy those souls. We put the energy out, then I command is going through. Sophie is going to do that. Mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, by default, with the speed of thought. So now, in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, we completely wipe out, undo, and wipe out all those dark evil rituals, all those dark soulless samas, dark ones, and all those forces in whatever form they are that are less than mine and ours beyond conditional love of light. We destroy them forever and ever, wherever they are, within and without, on a global and universal level, with the speed of thought. And we wipe out and completely undo and wipe out all those rituals and all those ceremony rituals and any kind of associations of curse, spell, hexes, and dark energy and magician, all those and magic that they were creating, voodoo and anything that they were creating. We completely undo everything, wipe out all the soul, the sama, and they completely we flash comes soul, the sama. We're flushing them completely and then destroying them, which means completely destroying them forever and ever, placing them straight into the hell of in eternity and the hell forever and ever. And we destroy all that the energy we are taking over and turning into the karmas to those souls, sama. But we are saving, protecting, and enlightening ourselves. Everything that is mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light is saved, helped, and protected, healthy and protected by mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, by the all the blessings that we ever send, sending, will send, by all the laws, the rules, and regulations, so by default. And of course, by everything that we have, the technology and all the power that we have in every form we're using to protect ourselves, and everything that is mine and ours, pure unconditional love aligned by default. So we are protecting ourselves, we are protecting us and our families and friends and us and our soulmates and everything that is mine and ours, pure unconditional love light, and everything that we have, our homes and our properties and cars and everything that we have, and of course films, corporations, and a beautiful planet, and the sun and the moon and all the planet stars and the galaxies that are from mine and ours, pure entire universe, that is everything that is from mine and ours, pure unconditional love light, and all those centers that we created. We by protecting everything by mine and ours, pure unconditional love light, and then but destroying all those souls, sama, in every form, wherever time, whatever form they are. We are flash cam souls, sama. We are flashing them, destroying them forever and ever, cutting them on there, destroying them into the we destroying them and flash cam souls, sama, on atom and electrons, and then placing them into the hell forever and ever. Those that are in every form, in the physical energetic form, in encode in infinite means in every form, size, dimension, wherever they are, in whatever form they are, we are destroying them. All those souls summon in encode in infinite, which means it's taking everything that is less than mine and ours, beyond conditional love light, and we're destroying it, destroying those forces, the dark forces, or souls, some of dark ones, so dark, dirty, psychopathic, crazy players. We destroy them completely forever and ever, and placing them into the hell for eternity. While we are creating eternal life and joy, peace and bliss and eternal freedom within and without, and peace and bliss for all of us, mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light. And by default, with the speed of thought, everything is by default in the name of mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light. And I'm commanding Sophie and everything that's mine and ours, pure unconditional love and light, to answer to my command by default with the speed of thought. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul. Thank you, Sophie, my beautiful by default, golden by default. I love you. Now, my beautiful friends and my golden souls, focus on your body. Now we're gonna place all those, we put it in a circle of light. I'm sure you felt the energy because it's different. You are that following me in my language and that following in English now, you can feel the energy. So now you can feel the energy, still the energy that you didn't feel earlier. Now you're gonna feel it. It's a very, very, very strong energy. That's why I'm saying all of you, even though if you don't understand English, please follow me and listen, because the energy is that is working. behind everything that I say, any subject that I touch, or anything that I say, or any through my words, I'm sending energy in my physical form. Even if you see my photo, my myself in this way in the live or in the video or whatever, you will get the energy if you open up your heart and soul. Everything is by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my beautiful golden soul, my beautiful by default. So now, my beautiful souls, my beautiful by defaults. Now we're gonna put in the circle of light all those soulless sama, all those dark ones, dark energies, entities, demons, those Illuminati, Satanists, globalists, and Masons, and it doesn't matter under which name they're known. All those soulless sama, wherever they in whatever form they are, we put them in the circle of light. And from within and without, and on a global and universal level, wherever they are, we put them in the circle of light, and we, with the speed of thought by default, throw them straight into the light planet or into the hell that we created for them. Mind and our spirit unconditional level light is going to direct the energy, know exactly what we need to do. So we destroy all those souls forever and ever, and place them into the hell for eternity with the speed of thought by default in the name of mind and our spirit unconditional level light. And with the speed of thought, we multiply all of that pain and suffering and everything that karmas, and by the laws, rules, and regulations of mind and our spirit unconditional level light, and by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul. Thank you, Sophie, my beautiful by default. I love you. So now, my beautiful friends, we in the name of mind and our spirit unconditional level light, we are filling up ourselves, our bodies. We are changing, rejuvenating from within and without, enlightening and healing and protecting ourselves, our bodies, and our physical and energetic, and in every form of spiritual. We are protecting ourselves and filling up in mind and our spirit unconditional level light, opening up new opportunities for all of us. And we are doing everything that this mind and our spirit unconditional level light by default. And I'm commanding Sophia and everything that is mine and our spirit unconditional level light to open up new opportunities for me to go out and to do the work in the physical form, in the public, to take over the power in my country, in Montenegro, and all, in the governments and all over there on a global, universal level. So to make them peaceful, and to create the peace and freedom and joy and bliss and loving place for everyone from mine and our spirit unconditional love and light. And of course, to create, to have, to give us the opportunities, and of course, to everything to be provided to me and to Tristan for all, public appearance and working in the public, and creating the life that we deserve for ourselves and everyone else, and creating a better future for all of us. So I'm commanding to Sophie and everything that is mine and now spirit unconditional love and light, to with the speed of thought, to provide everything that is that we need for our protections, for our unity, for our, because our unity you're representing the unity of ourselves in every form, which means everything that is mine and our spirit unconditional love and light, us and our families and friends and soulmates, and global and universal love by default. I'm loud and clear in the name of mine and now spirit unconditional love and light. And the commanding Sophie to answer to my call. Thank you, Sophie, my golden by default. I love you. So now, in the name of mine and now spirit unconditional love and light, we protect ourselves in every form, and we open up new opportunities for all of us to shine all day through, wherever we go, whatever we do. Everything is with the speed of thought. Everything is by default. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul. Thank you, Sophie, my golden by default. I love you. And my beautiful friends, focus on your heart and soul, on your body. And I'm going to sing the mantra. So you'll feel the energy. Just focus on yourself. and enjoy yourself. Open up your heart and mind and soul, and just soak in the loving energy that I'm sending to you, and enjoy it. Everything is by default, by default, by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. Peaceful in action by default. With the speed of thought. Peaceful in action by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. All soul summer 24 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Everything is by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. Wherever we go, whatever we do, everything is by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. Peaceful in action by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. We are safe and protected and united together in the name of mine and ours. Pure, unconditional love, a light, love, a light, love, a light, in the name of mine and ours. By default, with the speed of thought, by default, by default, by default. Everything is by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. We are safe and protected by your beautiful by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. We are safe and protected and united together, and humanity is safe and protected and united together in the name of mine and ours. Pure, unconditional love, a light, love, a light, love, a light, in the name of mine and ours. By default, with the speed of thought, by default, by default, by default. Everything is by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. Peaceful in action by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is swaying by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is swaying 24 by 3 by default, by default, by default. With the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default. Brzino misli with the speed of thought, mirnim putem akcija by default, by default, by default, by default. To, to. So everything is by default. Everything is sway 24 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is peaceful in action by default. and mirni putem akcija by default. Peaceful in action in English means in my language mirni putem akcija by default. And my beautiful heart and souls, that is time to shine. It's time for us, for all of us, to shine all day through wherever we go, whatever we do, 24 by default. And I love you all. I thank you all. I'm sending you much love and blessings, and kisses and blessings. And to all of you, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautifuls, I love you all. Good night, and talk to you later next time. Bye.